Hey guys, Linda here. Welcome back to Adore. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great day. I'm coming to you today with my July-August TBR. Yeah, I should have been did this in July, but it didn't happen. So I'm coming to you today with the TBR. Most of these books I didn't get to read them in July because I got all off the TBR. So hopefully I can get through some of these in August. If not, I'll move them to my September, October TBR. But let's get started. First up, I have Linda Howard, Dream Man. I read this book a couple of times. I've been trying to find me another copy because I really enjoyed this. I'm a big fan of Linda Howard. She writes contemporary romantic suspense. I don't know if you've read any of her books, but I really enjoy them. I would highly recommend her as a writer if you like romantic suspense. So I'm going to be reading this. And there's the synopsis on the back. As you can see, like I said, this is an old copy. And let's see when this was published. This was published in 1995. I've been looking for me another copy, but I can't find this copy because, they reprint these books. So if I can find another copy like this, I'll pick it up because, look, mine's is kind of tearing up. But really enjoy Linda Howard's writing, so I'm looking forward to rereading this. And like I said, there's the synopsis. Next, I have a Harlequin historical, Justiss. This is I don't know what book this is in the series, but this Sisters of Scandal series, A Most Unsuitable Match. Oh, let me see how many pages in the Dream Man, Linda Howard's Dream Man. Let's see how many pages in here. Oh, do we have any? Let's see. I was like, where are the page numbers? There we go. 341 pages. And then Justiss. Let's see when this was published. This was published in 2018. And let's see how many pages in here. 281 pages. So that shouldn't be too hard to read. I should finish that in a couple of days. If it's really good, I'll finish it in a day or 2 days if it's really good. And there's the synopsis, and this is a Harlequin historical. Look at that cover. Justiss, Sisters of Scandal, in the Sisters of Scandal series, A Most Unsuitable Match. And I'll have what book it is in the series in the description below. Next, I have Kate Bateman's A Wicked Game, the Ruthless Rival series. And like I said, I'll have what series it is, and if I have a series in this in these books, I will put the what number it is in the description below for the book, because I never find out what what book it is in the series. Let's see what year this is. This is 2022. And there's the synopsis. I kind of bought this for the cover. I really like this cover. A Wicked Game by Kate Bateman. And I have 2 books here. I have both of these books in the series. I think I've shown you this before. We got Dangerous Rush. I don't know what series this is. I'll put that in. I don't know what series this is, but I'll put it in the description below. But there you go. I think this is book number 1. Let's look in here and see. Maybe Furious. Maybe this is book number 1. I'm not for sure. I don't know which one is book number 1, to tell you the truth. But know that these are 2 books in the same series. This was published in 2017. Let's see when this one was published. Let's see here. This must be book number 1, Furious Rush. This must be book number 1 because this was published in 2016. So this must be the first book. Furious Rush by S.C. Stevens. Going to be reading this. Like it was published in 2016. Up here, 2016. Let's see how many pages we got in here. 369 pages. There's no picture of it. Oh, there's a picture of the author. There she is. And there's a little bit about the author, and here's the synopsis on the back. I think this is book 1. because this was published in 2016, and this is book 2. Look at that cover. Beautiful. And I think I said this was published in 2017. Yeah, let's see how many pages in here. This has 450 pages. And I think these two are on the same couple. Mackenzie Cox. Let's see. And this, yep, it's on the same couple. Yeah. And here's the synopsis for the second book. And they didn't have a picture of her in this book. They just got about the author in here. So I'm going to be reading these two together. Did we look and see how many pages was in Kate Bateman's book? 298 pages. And there's a picture of Kate Bateman. I don't think there's a picture of the author in this one. No. Nope. This is Justice. There's nothing about the author in here. No. Was there a picture of Linda Howard in her book? Yep, there's Linda Howard. Sorry, I forgot to show you the look and see was there a picture of the author. There's Linda Howard. Okay. Next, I have Leave Me Behind. I saw this on Amazon. I went and picked it up. It's a military romance. You know how I am about my military men. So when I saw a dark military romance, the only good riot soldier is a dead one. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this out. You know, I love a good military romance. Let's see when this was published. This was published in 2014. See how many pages we got here. Well, let's see. Is there any author picture? No. Anything about the author? No. But it's 455 pages. No author picture or anything about the author there. And there's the synopsis on the back. I'm going to try this out. And this caught my attention on when I was on Amazon. I saw this cover and then I read this and it was about the military. I was all in. I was like, okay, thumbs up. Next, I'm going to read, I've read the Horde King of Qatar series, but I never read book number 4. I read all of them except for book number 4. So I was like, because when I read the synopsis of book number 4, it didn't really catch my attention. I always said I was going to come back to it, never did. So I'm finally getting to book number 4 in the Horde Kings of Dakkar. I hope I really enjoy it because, yeah, the synopsis didn't catch my attention. But since I got all the other books in the series, I had to go and get this one too, and I'm going to read it. Broken by the Horde King by Zoey Draven. This was published in 2021. Let's see how many pages we got here. No picture or anything of Zoey. There's a synopsis there about the author. And look at all these books. She wrote quite a few books, and she's a self-published author, so she got quite a few books. And I've read quite a few of them too, because I enjoy her writing. And this is 448 pages. So if you haven't read the Horde King series by Zoey Draven, I highly recommend it. And so I'm gonna give this one a try. Book number 4. I like when the books have what book it is in the series. Then I don't have to go look it up. Yeah. Make it easy for me. Next, I'm going to read Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. This is in her, in her Skyland series. I think this is the last book in the Skyland series I read before I didn't read before I let go. I still got that. And I haven't read it yet. And then This Could Be Us. I did read This Could Be Us. I gave it a high 3.5, 4-star. And now I'm going to read Can't Get Enough. The synopsis for Before I Let Go, it didn't really catch my attention, but I still bought the book to support Kennedy Ryan. So maybe I'll go back and read it. I don't know. Before I Let Go, maybe. I don't know. But I did read This Could Be Us. I would recommend that. And then Can't Get Enough. I'm going to read this one. I like the synopsis of this one. And look at that. It's got a little picture in there of the couple. Beautiful. Let's see. And I got quite a few of camp. I got the Hoop series. I bought all the books in the Hoop series. I've only read one out of there. I think I read Hookshot. Yeah, I read Hookshot. And what else I got? I got the books in the Grip series. I haven't read the Grip series yet, but I do have all the books in the Grip series. I haven't read that yet. I did read all the King's Men series. I read, except for Queen Move. I got to read Queen Move. I got to read that. And I got one book out of the Bennett series. I don't know which one it is, but I got one book out of this series. Let's see. This was published into this year, May of 2025. Let's see how... There's a little synopsis about the author there. See how many pages is in here. Got the little Skyland. Oh, she always have like some little recipes in the back of her book. Let's see here. 419 pages. And there's a picture of Kennedy Ryan. And here's the synopsis. Can't wait to read this. I heard good things about this, so I can't wait to get to this one. Hopefully I get either I get to it this month or next month. Keeping my fingers crossed if I don't get all off the TBR. And then last but not least, I have S.E. Wendel Heartsong, a gargoyle monster romance. I think this is book number 2 in this series. I've been planning on reading this, still haven't read it yet, so now I put it on this TBR so I can read it. This came out in 2024. And let's see how many pages in here. See, do they have anything about the author? Yep, about the author right there. Well, let's see. Epilogue. Let's see here. Here we go. 374 pages. Then it said to be continued. Okay. 374 pages. And there's the synopsis. There you go. And that's all of the books I'm going to be reading for my July-August TBR. Hopefully I'll make it through half of these books, and the rest I will be putting on my I just move them over to next month on that TBR. Because, you know, I just take the books. If I don't finish them for one TBR, I just move into the next TBR. I just move into the next month. So that's what I'll be doing. I got all of these. So I got 3, 6, 9 books on this TBR. Hopefully I can get through. I have finished. I'll show you what I'm reading now. I have finished When Angels Fall, Megan McKinney. I did finish this. It had a little step back. I gave this 3.5 stars, but I'm not gonna go over into this. I'll probably do a wrap up for this before August is out. I finished Red Murder by Lamplight by Patrice McDonald. I gave that also 3.5 stars. Now I'm reading on. I guess I could put this on the TBR too because I'm reading on it. I'm reading on A Perilous Undertaking. A Perilous Undertaking, book number 2 in the Veronica Speedwell mystery book. I think I mentioned I read book 1, really enjoyed it. Then I ordered all of the other books in the series. I ordered them from the library and they came in. So throughout this, I guess I could say I'm gonna put those on the TBR too, because as I read through, I'm gonna read this, then I'll read a book from my TBR, then I'll take another book from the Speedwell series, read that. So it's gonna be going back and forth. So I should mention that. Yeah, I'm gonna be going back and forth between the Speedwell mysteries and my TBR. I didn't bring all those books up here from the Speedwell mysteries. I left them downstairs, but I think it was 8 books that I got to get through. So hopefully I can get through most of those before I have to return them to the libraries. But I'm reading on this right now, A Perilous Undertaking by a Veronica Speedwell mystery, book number 2 by Deanna Rayborn. All right, guys, that's all I have for now. Until next time, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.